Hey, it's Steph, and welcome back to another fabulous YouTube video. Now, this one is on LinkedIn. Now, we are helping our clients do LinkedIn a little bit better with this awesome cheat sheet that we've put together. Now, I'm sharing it here on the screen. What it is basically is a cheat sheet so that you can fill this out. You can print it at your desk, type it, fill it out, fill all the blanks in, and then take that into LinkedIn so that you don't get like distracted by all the things in LinkedIn. So do the work in the worksheet first, then take it into LinkedIn. That's what I want you to do today. So if you've probably already got the worksheet, that's brilliant. If you're not, there's going to be a link in the bottom of this video in the comments. Just take a look at that. So what it is there's a summary area. So obviously you need to put in your name, your email address, because you need to be able to have a login for LinkedIn. So if you haven't even got a login yet, think about what email address you're going to actually log into LinkedIn with. Your hook lines, and I put mine here, like speaker, marketer, tradie marketing expert. So that's my little hook. Now, the hook line is actually SEO friendly. Big thing here. So if you are a strata maintenance plumber, then you need to make sure that your hook line says strata maintenance plumber, because someone in LinkedIn, blah, 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 I'm speaking so loud. Someone in LinkedIn is going to actually search for strata maintenance plumber, and then they might find you if you've done your LinkedIn SEO. So there's a quick little tip. So experiences. So I've got some guides here. I say here's where you give a quick brief or an overview about who the hell you are and what you do. These next 5 blocks are going to help you put that elevator pitch together. So we've got the your experience, the what you do. Let's scroll down a little bit here. So the experience, what you do or what I do, who you work with, who you work with, why it works. There's a little sort of a guide there as well. So if I just highlight this, there is a guide there as well. What makes you or me different. So that's always a really good one. Your employment history. Okay, so LinkedIn is basically a digital CV. It's a digital resume. So these little employment history blocks are here so that, again, off screen, you can take these and fill it out, and then take this worksheet into LinkedIn and fill in the blanks. Okay, so obviously company name, employment start, year, end year, your location, the position, the website URL, and the description of the role. So here's where you can say, well, before I started my own strata building maintenance company, I was the top technician for a large company called X, and these are all the things that I used to do in this role. So very important to show where you've come from and where you are now. So don't be afraid to show your past employment history. I think that shows a lot of strength when it comes for someone looking for a specialist in LinkedIn, and that's what they want. And great question I had on the phone yesterday with Nathan, awesome painter in Melbourne. Hello if you're watching. He mentioned that he didn't have a business page for his LinkedIn, only his personal, and that is perfect because people connect with people on LinkedIn, not businesses. Okay, so be a person on LinkedIn. Get your profile up to date on LinkedIn and start connecting with people. And that is a segue to the next part of this document. So employment history, and forgive me, I'm just looking at the sheet here. Employment history, and I've got 2 there, but obviously if you've got 3, copy it, paste it, do another one. The next thing here is your targeting. So obviously LinkedIn is a targeting tool. It's basically a list. You know those lists that you used to buy back in the day and then spam with emails? That's what LinkedIn is. So LinkedIn is a list. So if you don't have a customer list to talk to right now, go into LinkedIn because that is your next best thing. So make connections. All right. So what type of company am I looking for? What type of company are you looking for? Again, are you a strata maintenance plumber? Are you a painter looking for more strata work? Are you looking for more commercial contracts? Who do you want to work with? What sort of companies do you want to aspire to be partnered with? Drop them in there, okay? Now, this little making connections section is actually an area that should be printed on your wall. You know, the types of companies that I'm looking to work with. Name them, put them in here, okay? What's the best role that I need to be connected with? So if you imagine that you want to become the bricklayer for DJ Gardner Homes, then obviously you want to connect with someone who's maybe the site foreman or someone in the role that is looking for the best bricklayer to come in and work for, I don't know, Clarendon Homes, let's say. So when you start to think about your business in this way, little blinkers turn on and you get very good at very quickly identifying the person in that business that I want to work with. You'll find that it's most of the time the same person. It's the same role across the board in most businesses that you actually need to connect with. So you don't often need to connect with the principal of the business. They might be CEOing out of control and on a boat, enjoying cocktails. So yeah, think about who it is you need to connect with in business. And then write your introduction, not your production. Write your intro. So don't sell whatever you do. Connect with the person and say hello, say g'day. I was about to say g'day, very Australian to me. Put an intro together. Hey, I thought I would connect. I help strata companies manage their buildings better by making sure we are number one, communication, number two, on time, and number three, I don't know, presentation, the best work ever. I don't know. That might be your 3 core values that you distill in your business. I don't know. Or I just made that up and you can steal it. Yeah, so make sure you got a really good introduction and see if you get a wave back. That's what this LinkedIn thing is. You want to get waves back. You want to make sure that, you know, you're buzzing for dead bodies basically, and you want to see if you can bring someone to life and start talking to them and get a wave back, get a conversation going in LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a massive marketing list. And if you've got 0 customers and you've got 0 email lists or 0 database, LinkedIn is your next best thing, okay? All right, so a little introduction, get a wave back. Then if you can give them something of value. So we in the Tradies Accelerate system like to set up active campaigns so that you can give away ebooks and freebies and PDFs and all this kind of stuff. So of course, one of my clients would have something already done. They could very easily drop that into the LinkedIn DM. DM means direct message. I just thought I'd drop that in. Don't want to get too jargony, too slangy. So drop in that freebie and give them something of value and see if, you know, boom, boom, bump them with the life support paddles and see if they're a real person and they can start talking to you and you can start generating a conversation that might lead to work. People want to work with people that they like. So if you can be liked, you can build rapport. Rapport builds trust. Trust gets you in the door to then quote on a large contract and then win it. And then all you got to do is keep it. By doing your best work. All right, well, I hope this was of value. One last big thing with LinkedIn, what you want to do is connect. There is such thing as a LinkedIn lion. So find your LinkedIn lions that are within your contact sphere. So basically, look up LinkedIn lion inside LinkedIn and find the LinkedIn lions. Now, a LinkedIn lion is someone who's got a massive amount of followers, and they'll tell you they're a LinkedIn lion because it's their thing. A LinkedIn lion connection for you means that you connect with that individual, that LinkedIn lion, and then you then get to see all their contacts, their first and second and third contacts. And then you get to see if you've got anyone that you can now connect with on LinkedIn too. So it's going to help you grow your LinkedIn database tenfold, like insane. It's going to open you up from just talking to one person to 10 people to 500 people to 5,000 people. And that list will go on. All right. So as always, I hope that this was beneficial for you. And if it was, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Don't miss the next video. And of course, grab the freebie. I put it together so that you can take it and use it in your business. Ciao.